Correct. My lord, that
nothing is going to happen on 5th August. That's all. Either you give assurance or we pass an order. This is absolutely against the interest of the general public. It is a political arena. It's a political battlefield. You fight it out. You fight it out in the proper forum. You have succeeded. They have lost. They have succeeded. You have lost. That's nothing at all. It is the electorate's mandate which will prevail. But then, even a victory or a failure, there are certain settled parameters within which you will have to do such exercise. If a person has been wronged and he says he has sought for a judicial remedy, that's different. Otherwise, he says, I want to hold a peaceful protest, hold placards, I've applied for police permission, venue, etc. It's up to you to regulate. One section says, sir, I have succeeded. It's a people's mandate. I want to celebrate. Yes. What will be your nature of celebration? Not blocking the traffic. Do something to the electorate. And what is this statement? This is impermissible, sir. Impermissible.
No, I'm not concerned about the statements, my lord. My lord,
that is affirmed by somebody else of holding such a responsible position. So that presupposes that the event has already been planned. You do that. You do all your political exercises different. Please leave the public alone. Please allow the missionary to function. Please let your officers for whom you are paying salary attend the offices. Let our officers attend the courtrooms. Let the lawyers be able to canvass cases of innocent litigants who are begging for relief, standing in the queue. So many anti-bail matters, bail matters are being listed every day. And you freeze the entire situation. Friday is enough. One one example is enough. There are nobody in this courtroom. We had to leave by 11:30. And the newspaper reports that after the rally, within 45 minutes, the entire route was clear, all debris removed, etc. Is that a credit? And from the previous day, traffic got blocked. People couldn't board the trains. All PAs who are traveling from Hooghly district could never move out of their houses. By this public interest petition, the petitioner
said
to file your...
My lord, there is a prayer against Election Commission India, my lord. My lord,
for the Union of India, you please wait.
No, my lord, for Election Commission India, they have a prayer against us, my lord.
You please wait for your turn.
I'm grateful, my lord. I'm grateful.
My lord is going to pass an order. Well, can't hear me, my lord. I am
we will not hear you.
But I am for the response number 7.
He will give you at the appropriate stage. You file an affidavit. By this petition,
for the purpose of interim order, I have something to say.
For, Roman page 4, right at the beginning. That speech is a number of cases. Right at the beginning of the petition at Roman page 4, because the state needs to do something, my lord, it will create a serious law and order problem on the 5th of August, apart from anything else that will happen. Now, just kindly see this speech. This is the speech of 21st July 2023 of Shri Abhishek Banerjee, which in English language is as follows. On coming Saturday, the 5th of August, prepare a list of leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party of every level, starting from ward, block, assembly, constituency, districts, and state.
Is making such a statement.
Leave it now. Leave it like this. Leave it. Come here. So, which may vary from your lordship can hear me now?
Yes. Your video is not there, but audio is. We are able to hear you.
Yes, yes. Now I think both must be there.
5 minutes. 5 minutes wait. And what is the 8th respondent attempting to do, sir?
Yes, if your lordship will just turn over the next page, my lord, page 5. So 8th respondent is concerned at the same. On 5th August, Sheikh has declared a program. I would say
page 10 of your lordship brief. English translation has been quoted here.
No, it is there in the page, Roman page
Yes.
5 also.
I also, my lord.
That is
Declared a program,
Yes.
but
Why
I would
7?
say that
On-
blockwise or boothwise.
No, that is 7. My lord is asking for 8. 8
Ah.
is here.
My friend, please. My lord is reading what 8 said. Kindly, that is Roman 5 is what 8 said. On 21st July, Shri Mamata Bandyopadhyay, English is as follows. On 5th August, Abhishek has declared a program. I would say that execute wise, not boothwise. Do it symbolically. Do it keeping a distance of 100 meters. Now, she pronounced it wrongly once or twice, I am told. She said 100 kilometers. Then she said 1 kilometer. Then she said 100 meters. Like camps are organized during election 100 meters away so that residents of the house won't face any inconvenience while entering or coming out from their house, so that no one can say that he has restrained. This is a peaceful protest. Now, my lord, there are 341 blocks in the state of West Bengal. Now, in each block, there is at least one leader, if not more. Now, if this happens on Saturday, all I can will create and has the potential to create a very serious law and order problem in the state. Now, a complaint is made by petitioner number 1, which is at page 47 of the lordship's paper book, on 22nd of July itself, at page 47, to the police, saying that that is the second part of my problem today before your lordships. Lord, I will come to it. The more pressing is the first part, that this law situation to be avoided, and the state complaint says
System should be abolished.
It says exactly what the same thing. This petition symbol. And at page, if your lordship will have, at page 54 of the paper book, this complaint is submitted on 22nd July 2023 at 10:04 p.m. That is at page 54, top right-hand side. The date when the complaint is submitted is given. Page 54, 22nd July 2023 at 10:04 p.m. Now, my lord, we have received a response of this complaint only on Saturday evening after 5 p.m. when the cause list of this court had come, and it was apparent to all that this public interest litigation is listed on Monday. Now, the court will just pass on this to your lordships, my lord.
Yes, we have got it.
Yes, just kindly read this, my lord. This, first of all, your lordship will see is dated July 29, 2023 at 7 p.m. Now, what this says is, reference email dated 22nd July 2023 received by Hare Street Police Station on 22nd July at 10:01 hours. They have received it 2-3 minutes earlier because could be the clock on their computer is different, early time. It is hereby intimated that no commission of cognizable incident surfaced prima facie after an inquiry. The petition has been filed. This refers to Hare Street Police Station General Diary dated 1655 on 22nd July 23. Now, if the General Diary filing the complaint is on 22nd July 23, complaint is received at 10 o'clock at night, means within the next 2 hours it has been filed. What kind of preliminary inquiry is conducted, my lord, is the first question that arises here. And second, this is not a case of a preliminary inquiry according to Lalita Kumari's case, my lord. It's not a material dispute. It's not a commercial dispute. It's not belated. Under 154, a complaint should have been lodged, my lord. According to me, offenses under sections 153, 511, 338, 340, 341, 342 are clearly made out. Apart from 153A, as also, my lord, offences under this Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, my lord. I can take your lordships through all these acts and show how a case is made out for lodging of an FIR in any case. So, but the first and foremost situation is, kindly see the synopsis at page 4. It has to happen in this fashion. On the 5th of August, it's a recipe for a disaster waiting to happen, my lord. At 341 places minimum. Take the own hands, Lord, and order the overall charge of the entire state.
Yes, Advocate General, is it a
Yes,
fact that some permission you have granted?
No, there's no permission at all. There's no permission. Nothing has been granted. This is some event which happened, my lord, on 21st of July. My lord, speeches were...
Speeches were made.
Correct.
And in the speeches, just now, where did they refer?
Yes, my lord, there are...
On 5th August, there's supposed to be a rally, etc.
Yes.
No.
A gherao, not a rally.
Ah.
A gherao.
Ah,
My lord, it's
and
recognized...
public will not be affected by the gherao.
No, nothing. Nothing.
And who granted permission for that gherao?
No permission. They have made a statement that they will gherao. That's all. There's a statement here.
And the state will accept that.
No.
If suppose
Yes.
somebody tomorrow says
Yes.
that I am going to gherao
Yes.
the entire High Court premises.
Yes.
As a state, will you not take cognizance of it?
Of course.
See, the public are affected,
Of
sir.
course. My lord, if my lord public are affected, certainly. But my lord, I want to show your lordship, my lord, that this kind of a petition, my lord, cannot form, my lord, the subject matter of, my lord, a public interest litigation.
Right. There, you can take a stand, or the private respondent can take a stand that this statement has not been uttered. This is not.
No, I'm not saying that. My lord, it's recorded. I want to show your lordship something.
You are not concerned about the public, sir. The bottom line is, you are not concerned about the public. You are not concerned about the office goers. Might is right.
My lord, here, my lord, a complaint is made that
Number one has gone to the United States.
My lord, may I, my lord, make, my lord, 2 submissions before your lordships, if your lordships
And
permit.
such statement comes from people holding high constitutional offices. Do you say that that statement should be brushed aside? If suppose 1,000 people, 2,000 people gather and assume they gherao a particular person, do you mean to say that that particular person alone is going to be affected and nobody in and around will be affected?
My lord,
Any rally, any procession, where is the permission granted?
Yes. Now, my lord, may I, my lord, make 2 submissions before your lordships? My lord, the grievance here is, my lord, it's not about any permission being granted, not granted. There's not one word on that in the petition. Nobody has applied for.
No, state needs to tell.
No, correct. So I want
when
to.
somebody says, I am going to plant a bomb.
Correct.
At 3 p.m.
Correct.
Such and such
Correct.
day,
Absolutely. We'll intervene.
will not the state police
Of
take
course.
cognizance?
Of course, my lord. But that is not the issue in this writ petition. My lord, I want to show your lordships. I'm sorry. My lord, I want to show your lordships, my lord, that is not the grievance in the writ petition.
Forget about the
My lord, then your lordships, my lord, give appropriate directions. I don't stand in
we will say that such exercise or whatever program shall not be conducted.
That's, my lord, up to my lord.
That shall not be conducted. Forget about who is the complainant, but this is going beyond the limits. The general public went down, that strike.
My lord, I'm
rally.
My lord, I am
not able to come. Entire Friday was lost, sir. There not a single person in the
My
court.
lord, I am not on, my lord, whether it should be held, not be held. The allegation against the state is you should have registered an FIR on, my lord, there being contravention of certain provisions. My lord, of, my lord, various acts.
No,
that's
such action by any section of the society is against public interest.
No, that's a different issue.
No, a normal person making a statement, a person making a statement holding a high constitutional office makes a world of difference. Makes a world of
No, of course. My lord, I am not standing.
And please don't come out of the house. Elderly people don't come out of house. Nothing will happen to you. What is all this? Unheard of, sir. At least speaking for myself, I have not heard of.
My Lord, I'll tell your lordships, my Lord, what has happened here.
Whether the FIR has to be registered, whether the writ petition should be treated and this as a complaint and registered, that's all a different matter.
My Lord,
We will consider.
Correct. My Lord, that
Nothing is going to happen on 5th August. That's all. Either you give assurance or we pass an order. This is absolutely against the interest of the general public. It is a political arena. It's a political battlefield. You fight it out. You fight it out in the proper forum. You have succeeded. They have lost. They have succeeded. You have lost. That's nothing at all. It is the electorate's mandate which will prevail. But then, even a victory or a failure, there are certain settled parameters within which you will have to do such exercise. If a person has been wronged and he says he has sought for a judicial remedy, that's different. Otherwise, he says, I want to hold a peaceful protest, hold placards, I've applied for permission, police permission, venue, etc. It's up to you to regulate. One section says, sir, I have succeeded. It's a people's mandate. I want to celebrate. Yes. What will be your nature of celebration? Not blocking the traffic. Do something to the electorate. And what is this statement? This is impermissible, sir. Impermissible.
No, I'm not concerned about the statements, my Lord. My Lord,
that is affirmed by somebody else of holding such a responsible position. So that presupposes that the event has already been planned. You do that. You do all your political exercises different. Please leave the public alone. Please allow the machinery to function. Please let your officers for whom you are paying salary attend the offices. Let our officers attend the courtrooms. Let the lawyers be able to canvass cases of innocent litigants who are begging for relief, standing in the queue. So many anti-bail matters, bail matters are being listed every day. And you freeze the entire situation. Friday is enough. One one example is enough. There are nobody in this courtroom. We had to leave by 11:30. And the newspaper reports that after the rally, within 45 minutes, the entire route was clear, all debris removed, etc. Is that a credit? And from the previous day, traffic got blocked. People couldn't board the trains. All PAs who are traveling from Hooghly district could never move out of their houses. By this public interest petition, the petitioner
My Lord,
to file your
my Lord, there is a prayer against Election Commission India, my Lord. My Lord,
for Union of India, you please wait.
No, my Lord, for Election Commission India, they have a prayer against us, my Lord.
Hear me, my Lord.
You please wait for your turn.
I'm grateful, my Lord. I'm grateful.
My Lord is going to pass an order. Well, kindly hear me, my Lord. I am
Yes, we will not hear you.
But I am for the response number
He will
7, 8,
give
and
you
9.
at the appropriate stage, you file an affidavit.
No,
By this writ petition,
for the purpose of interim
petitioner
order, I have something to say.
seeks for not to permit any rally or action as publicly announced by the 9th respondent, 8th respondent on 5th August 2023, which according to the petitioner has been affirmed by the 9th respondent. The truth of the speech has been set out in the writ petition. On reading of those two paragraphs, we prima facie feel that such a protest or action as commanded by the 8th respondent and as affirmed by the 7th respondent would undoubtedly be in public interest. Therefore, the private respondents and all concerned are restrained from holding any such protest or garrowing or blocking of the traffic or any manner inconveniencing the general public on 5th August 2023. The respondents are directed to file their affidavits within a period of 10 days from date, reply if any within 3 days thereafter, give a date after 15 days.
I have something to say.
After
hearing me,
please say it on affidavit.
After the interim order is passed, I have something to say on interim order.
Yes, please say it on affidavits.
Affidavit will be after interim order.
Yes.
When we are appearing after service.
Yes.
For interim order, my Lord, hear me.
Yes.
Kindly hear me.
Yes.
But kindly come to the statement. what the respondent number 8 has said, that has been clarified. But kindly come to page 10 of your lordship.
Sir, we are not into what adjectives or
Prime FSC, I want to show to your lordship.
what adjectives or used of word.
I want to show to your lordship.
We say that such an event will be against public interest.
I am showing this is not against public interest.
Yes,
That I want to show to your
against
lordship.
public interest.
Kindly, this time. Wouldn't be annoyed. I'll keep it 2 minutes.
No, no. You take 20 minutes also.
No, no. Why should
This
I?
is going to be
Kindly,
argued.
kindly come to the page 10, the English translation. I'm reading for my lord. On 5th August, Abhishek has declared a program, but I would say that the execute is blockwise and not boothwise. So it is enlarged, not confined to a particular longwise. If the it is boothwise,
you do one thing. You make a statement for the next 3 days. The entire state will be declared as holiday.
You are not blocking.
We will also.
Kindly allow me.
We will also raise.
Kindly allow me to place.
No, no. The program is to be conducted boothwise.
There will be no public hindrances at all.
Who's to guarantee that? Were you able to reach court on last Friday?
Friday was something else. Total disruption of traffic. Here it is not. Kindly allow me to place.
We are not here to believe this. We are not here.
5 minutes time. My lord has explained so many times. Give me 5 minutes time. I will not waste your lordship's time.
Nobody is saying.
So it is from blockwise to boothwise to blockwise. It is enlarged. Then do it symbolic. Do it symbolical. Here is concept, my lord, in West Bengal. It says the chief minister, the respondent of it said it is symbolical. Then, my lord, do it keeping distance of 100 meters. So whenever there is a gherao, if the person comes and you have to keep yourself 100 meters away from him. So there cannot be any blockage. There is no program for a blockage. Meters away so that the residents of the house won't face any inconvenience. So even if the person who is attempted to be gherao, if I say so, he was allowed his free ingress and egress. In spite of that, I don't think there will be any hindrances to the public. That's why I request your lordship to see this state, clarify this statement, be the highest authority of the state. He said this is first of it is symbolical and it is to be, everybody should be allowed, none should be blocked. Cannot be, my lord, said that everything will be closed. And this is not new, my lord. I'm giving you an instance. Also, my lord, this is the gherao, can you see? Is there now, my lord, except it is a political game. Blockwise, and the state was blockwise gherao. Not necessary because there is
restrained them.
Why we have not done that? We have not done that because by this gherao process, public and large will not be affected.
All right, we have heard you, sir.
Mr. Clear.
All right.
Public will not be affected for this.
Appearing for the respondent 7 and 8 has taken us to the translation of the speech rendered by the 7th respondent on 21/7/2023. Translated version, it has been stated that on 5th August 2023, the 8th respondent has declared a program. And the 7th respondent would state that the program should be executed blockwise and not bothwise. Further, the 7th respondent would state that it should be done symbolically and keeping a distance of 100 meters. Like camps are organized during elections, 100 meters away, so that the residents of the houses won't face any inconvenience while entering or coming out from their houses, so that no one can say that he has been restrained and this is a peaceful protest. Reverting back to the statement made by the 8th respondent, the translated version of which has been mentioned in the petition, it is stated that on 5th August 2023, persons were asked to prepare a list of the leaders of a particular political party at every level, starting from booths, wards, blocks, assembly constituencies, districts, and state representatives of numbers which may vary as 10, 15, 20, 5, 7, 2, or 4, depending on specific region or area. On 5th August 20, the statement further states, it has been further stated that on 5th August 2023, peaceful gherao of the house of the leaders of a political party will happen from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And if any senior citizen is present in their home, they'll be allowed to leave without any hindrance. However, the leaders of the said political party who are there will neither be allowed to enter nor leave the house. There will be a mass gathering, garrowing, and surrounding the houses of the said leaders. In the statement, it has been further stated that that the persons have been directed to maintain peace, not to physically assault anyone, not to get provoked, to maintain peace, tradition and culture, state. Full stop. Further, on 5th August 2023, a massed protest garrow and or encircling the house of the leaders of a political party will be carried out from Kuch Bigar to Kakdip, encompassing 301 blocks, 107 municipalities, and each ward, town and booth. Today, with the further, it has been stated by the 8th respondent that with the prior permission of his supremo, he is announcing that on 5th August 2023, their homes will be garrowed, and thereafter these leaders who are doing politics under the blessings of those who are sitting in Delhi, their offices will also be garrowed. And this is the power of people of Bengal. The learned advocate appearing for the 7th and 8th respondent would vehemently contend that what has been stated by the 8th respondent has been clarified by the 7th respondent, and the program will be executed blockwise and not boothwise, and safe distance of 100 meters to be permitted. It is a submission of the learned advocate for the respondents 7 and 8 that another political party did a similar garrow on July 21st, 2023, as a result of which the entire movement in the state came to a standstill. If that is the stand taken by the respondent 8, then it goes without saying that the 5th August program 2023 as conceived by the 8th respondent will undoubtedly cause immense hardship to the general public. The fact that in the statement,
I'm sorry, my lord, I have not said that. I've said that Gherav, I have not protested because Gherav does not make any hindrances to the public.
It is not what you have said.
It is not hindrances to the public. They are Gherav.
We are not here to believe the stand taken by the 8th respondent that there will not be any hindrance to public. In fact, when a rally was taken out last Friday, the entire court proceedings had virtually come to a standstill, and we had no work beyond 11:30 a.m. on account of the fact that the learned advocates were unable to travel to the court premises, and the officers and staff of the High Court could not board the trains from their respective places where they reside. Therefore, on a full stop. Further, the speech given by the 8th respondents calls upon his people to maintain peace, not to physically assault anyone, not to get provoked, and to maintain the peace and traditions and culture of the state. This, in our prima facie opinion, would presuppose that the 8th respondent expects that the people will not maintain peace, pursuant to his command given for the program to be conducted on 5th August 2023. It also apprehends that people may assault others during the program. Thus, we are fully justified in granting, in granting an order of injunction restraining the 8th respondent, his men, agents, or any person under his command and control from conducting any program as announced to be scheduled to be conducted on 5th August 2023. Then let the respondents file their affidavits, give a date, same thing. After 15 days, we give a date.
And my lord, your lordship.
Only one matter you come. Then we
my lord, only one, my lord, indulgence, my lord. My lord, subject to the question of maintainability, your lordship.
The learned Advocate General submitted that the question of maintainability of the petition also has to be also considered. It is well open to the appropriate respondent to raise absolutely correct.
Obliged, sir.
Just one addition, my lord. If there is a breach in your lordship's order, my lord,
Serial number 17.